When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. Some people don't like change, but you need to embrace change if the alternative is disaster. If something is important enough, you should try, even if the probable outcome is failure. If you get up in the morning and think the future is going to be better, it is a bright day. Otherwise, it is not. I would like to die on Mars, just not on impact. People work better when they know what the goal is and why. It is important that people look forward to coming to work in the morning and enjoy working. I think it matters whether someone has a good heart. To make an embarrassing admission, I like video games. That is what got me into software engineering when I was a kid. I wanted to make money so I could buy a better computer to play better video games. Nothing like saving the world. Great companies are built on great products. When I was in college, I wanted to be involved in things that would change the world. We are already cyborgs. Your phone and your computer are extensions of you, but the interface is through finger movements or speech, which are very slow. Any product that needs a manual to work is broken. I always invest my own money in the companies that I create. I don't believe in the whole thing of just using other people's money. I don't think that is right. I am not going to ask other people to invest in something if I am not prepared to do so myself. Rockets are cool. There is no getting around that. Starting a business is not for everyone. Starting a business, I would say number one is have a high pain threshold. I think we have a duty to maintain the light of consciousness, to make sure it continues into the future. I think life on earth must be about more than just solving problems. It has got to be something inspiring, even if it is vicarious. If humanity does not land on Mars in my lifetime, I would be very disappointed. If we drive down the cost of transportation in space, we can do great things. There is a silly notion that failure is not an option at NASA. Failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you are not innovating enough. The problem is that at a lot of big companies, process becomes substitute for thinking. You are encouraged to behave like a little gear in a complex machine. Frankly, it allows you to keep people who are not that smart, who are not that creative. With artificial intelligence, we are summoning the demon. You know all those stories where there is the guy with the pentagram and the holy water. And he is like, yeah, he is sure he can control the demon. Does not work out. The path to the CEO's office should not be through the CFO's office, and it should not be through the marketing department. It needs to be through engineering and design. If I am not in love, I am not with a long-term companion. I cannot be happy. I think it is very important to have a feedback loop where you are constantly thinking about what you have done and how you could be doing it better. An asteroid or a supervolcano could certainly destroy us, but we also face risks the dinosaurs never saw. An engineered virus, nuclear war, inadvertent creation of a micro black hole, or some as yet unknown technology could spell the end of us. The factor is the machine that builds the machine. I would not say I have lack of fear. In fact, I would like my fear emotion to be less because it is very distracting and tries my nervous system. Life is too short for long term grudges. I would rather be optimistic and wrong than pessimistic and right. Patience is a virtue, and I am learning patience. It is a tough lesson. If you are trying to create a company, it is like baking a cake. You have to have all the ingredients in the right proportion. It is okay to have your eggs in one basket as long as you control what happens to that basket. People should pursue what they are passionate about. That will make them happier than pretty much anything else. I think there should be regulations on social media to the degree that it negatively affects the public good. I think that is the single best piece of advice. Constantly think about how you could be doing things better and questioning yourself. I think you should always bear in mind that entropy is not on your side. Really, the only thing that makes sense is to strive for greater collective enlightenment. It is very important to like the people you work with, otherwise, your job is going to be quite miserable.